I'll tell you guys how to replace actually diagnose an oven that's not heating up properly. You can set it. Yesterday we were setting it to 400 and never reached the temperature. And usually with that, it's either the control board, which I've replaced in the past, and that's brand new, so that's working fine, or this. This is the temperature sensor probe. And it goes, for this particular model, this is an FG30 Frigidaire basic model, as you can see. Temperature sensor probe goes into this little slot right here through the back. So, right here. It's pretty basic. It's just, it screws in with a little, what size is this? I believe it's an 8mm, just depends on which stove you have. And it plugs right in. Now before you replace this, you can check it with an ohm meter, which I don't have. Ovens are extremely simple. It's either a gas, it's from gas valve all the way, they're just like heaters. There's a gas regulator down there, then there's a gas valve in, the burner, then the igniter. Common problems in ovens are going to be the igniter not igniting the gas, which means no burning, or the sensor. Then also there's gaskets within that pressure regulator that wear out. Found out it was a gasket, little crack, leaking gas. There was a gas leak. I smelled one, which can become dangerous over time, of course. Fortunately, I have a vent, so when I had the gas leak before I got the part, I vented it. Anyway, back to this. So take it, unscrew it. It's fairly easy. Come to the back. The back is easy in the oven. It's really take off. I love how simple these things are. I've had this oven for 6 years. I've replaced every part. Still came out to maybe 110 bucks. Did it myself. Still works, but now it's this. Now if you look at this, before you replace it, you can check it with an ohm meter. But the thing is, before you even do that, look at the condition of the probe. See, there's some corrosion. These things start to not read correctly after they're corroded, and they're you know. A little bit of soap when I do these things. Wire brush, basic wire brush. That's quite cool. And I don't get the back part wet, but try this first before you replace the part. It's dirty. Especially the end, it'll look good. Dry it. Make sure you get the wet back, the back wet. If you did, let it air dry for quite a bit, so you won't short anything on your oven. So make sure it's real dry. And this is before attempting to replace it, which is usually a $20 part online. Really cheap anyway. But it was pretty corroded. Back here. That should be good though. Maybe you really want to go all out, you can sand the hell out of it, but that should be good enough. So, right in that little hole. Zoom in for you guys. click. Where's over there? Main power. Of course, always unplug the unit before working on it. Let it sit for a little bit. And then you'll know right away if it was that causing the problem. Turn the vent. I love how these things vent from right here into your hot house to begin with. It's nuts. It's at 390. When it beeps, that's when you know. Yesterday it wasn't reading. It was reading with an infrared. There it goes, 400. Yep, so I cleaned it up, the sensor, that's it. It was intermittent, but yesterday it just wasn't working at all. So let's check it with infrared. Of course, 391, 404, there you go. So it's correct, so there you go. So I didn't have to spend any money, just take that part out, clean it up real good. And these are awesome, by the way. I can measure temperature. That's another thing, but Amazon. And that's it. So hopefully it'll help people out. And any questions regarding anything else, I can make a video or just tell you how to do it. I fixed this. I've replaced every part of this oven. They all go out eventually. Parts don't last forever. And 6 years old, so. Yep. God bless Frigidaire. God bless them.